Ladies and gentlemen, mains and main net, Shinobi Nation and the Buster Busters Unite, we are here early in the morning to learn everything we need to know before playing Borderlands 4. I don't know if y'all gonna be seeing this on Friday once we drop the last Borderlands 3 video, but if not, it will be on Sunday. Regardless, in that last video, I was talking about how I just don't have time to play the full game with all the other games I want to play. So in this video, we're gonna be reacting to recaps of the story, DLCs, all of that. Doing what the title suggests, learning everything I need to know before Borderlands 4. And like always, y'all can help me with certain character lore down in the comments. But with that being said, let's get into it. First things first is the story explained in 4 minutes. I actually got 2 story recaps since this one is so short. The other one is only 5 minutes, but maybe they can, you know, while they'll probably talk about the same things, it'll give me different perspectives and whatnot. And then I'm gonna head over to Google and just see like an overview of the game. But let's get into it.
Borderlands 3 starts with Lilith recruiting a bunch of vault hunters to hunt down a map on Pandora. This map is supposed to lead us to all the vaults in the galaxy.
We know about that. Let me pause it real quick because we played up until we met Maya and we were about to go meet Maya's apprentice. I don't know who that was, so I know this beginning portion. Let's see what else happens.
After watching a montage and choosing a vault hunter, we find and decode this map early on thanks to Tennis, which sets our destination to the first vault on Promethea. But here comes the twins, Troy and Tyreen. They are the most attention-seeking villains I have ever seen.
Right.
No real motivation whatsoever. They just want to be gods, because why not? Together they control the main enemy faction, the Children of the Vault. So they steal Lilith's siren abilities, and they keep live streaming it on Face Vault Gaming. We hop on Sanctuary and join the Crimson Raiders. From now the main objective is to open and loot the vaults before the twins. It might sound exciting, but it really isn't.
It seems like it might be fun. People
there are 2 available planets with vaults. The previously mentioned Promethea and Eden 6. Both are under attack by the twins' forces and under influence of regional bosses. We need to find the keys to open the vaults, kill the giant monsters inside, and obtain some loot.
Wow,
we also meet some sidekicks, who will be on our side for the rest of the game.
You are my favorite person. This was so necessary.
Arriving
oh, that was the other Zane character or whatever. I was about to say somebody was gets multiplayer, yeah. But I was about to say, yeah, this is a game where we actually gonna be going into multiple vaults, actually going into them. Borderlands 1 and 2, those are like the big, you know, main boss. But if we're gonna be doing it multiple times, I guess at this point it should be easy for the vault hunters to get in vaults now. Sorry if I get blurry, but all right, definitely can't wait to play this for myself. I still am, but I wanna know everything.
Arriving on Promethea, we need to assemble the key from 3 separate parts. The first part is found on Athena's, which is literally the best planet in the game. It has a Pandaria vibe, and I loved it. Here we are introduced to the most important side characters, such as Maya and her apprentice, Ava. The second part of the key is an asteroid array in Promethea's orbit, and this giant floating ball drops it as loot. Then we kill the regional boss, and get the last part of the key as a reward. Cool. With the key assembled, we can enter the vault and fight the Rampager. But as we keep looting inside, the twins come and suck the power of the beast, and this little shit causes the death of Maya. Great. The next vault is on Eden 6, a swamp of sorrows.
Wait a minute, bro. This is something I definitely gotta play for myself because he's going through it quick. Wait a minute, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up like the cutscenes as well, cause why?
And suck the power of the beast, and this little shit causes the death of Maya. Great. The next vault is on Eden 6, a swamp of sorrows-like planet, where we help 2 lovers to reconnect and solve some family drama. Then we obtain the key, open the vault,
that was his
kill the
sister.
giant boss,
she was bad.
Loot. But this time, it's Tennis who sucks the monster's power. Such a plot twist, isn't it? But the twins kidnap her in the most nonsensical way. Just like that, and we have to rescue her. We land on Pandora and pursue a giant moving arena that has at least 5 times more space inside than outside. Once we are in, we can take care of the situation easily.
Gotta save Tennis.
That's taken care of.
Then Tennis reveals her secret. She also has siren powers, but she kept it incognito until now. At the same time, the twins are starting to open the great world.
Yeah, we definitely got to do more digging, cause he's just giving like a fast rundown. Tennis is a siren.
That's taken care of.
Then Tennis reveals her secret. She also has siren powers, but she kept it incognito until now. At the same time, the twins are starting to open the Great Wall by charging the moon, called Elpis Presley. Obviously, they can't let it happen so easy, so we take on their main base. First we cut them off their resources, which doesn't really help, because Troy is leeching his sister's power to finish the job. We defeat Troy, and Tyreen collapses. Ava steals Troy's siren powers, which was previously Maya's. You know, this might have been Ava's plan all along. Tyreen wakes up and—
Wait, so that— no way. Yeah, I gotta watch more, because he didn't even say that. The Troy guy, wait, he stole Maya's powers once he died, and she has Maya's powers now? Ava, I haven't played the game for myself to know exactly, you know, how you are, but why though? Why kill off Maya? Did her voice actors have some problem, you know? Not problem, but like a couple issues in her personal life, like Scooter's voice actor, maybe she had to go. If that's the case, I can't say nothing, but Antanas is a siren? I definitely got to play this story, you know, finish it for myself off camera. I'm glad I'm learning this and I'm kind of getting piecing stuff together, but at the same time, watching it like this and the way he's explaining it, it's making it seem kind of, you know?
Previously Maya's. You know, this might have been Ava's plan all along. Tyreen wakes up and collects the remaining power of Troy. I mean, no one checked her paws. Really? She escapes. The Great Vault is opening, and we learn that the Great Vault is Pandora, the planet itself. At this point we get a call from Typhon de Leon to meet him up at Necro Whatever. He's the first Vault Hunter ever existed, so he's kind of a big deal in this universe. He tells about a secret machine which was originally used to seal the Great Vault, so we could use it before the universe gets torn apart. Oh, and Typhon is the father of the twins. As we are trying to activate the machine, Tyreen interrupts our efforts, kills her own father, and teleports to Pandora. We are trying to catch up with her, but she already started merging with the Destroyer, a very powerful intergalactic being, which was imprisoned for thousands of years. This whole process and the outcome is very similar to Salazar's transformation in RE4. After a lengthy battle, we finally defeat Tyreen, and Lilith gets her powers back.
That's
Unfortunately,
good. Hell yeah.
The Great Vault is still opening, and the moon is tearing Pandora apart. Lilith, wasting no time, activates her ultimate and sacrifices herself to close the Great Vault, leaving a Firehawk sign on the moon.
I'm not worried. They literally, it was a story mission for the Borderlands 4 gameplay, and it said save Lilith. Damn, was that like an accident? Because what you mean she sacrificed herself? But it's so weird seeing Tannis with these freaking siren tattoos. How? Yeah, I got to do some more digging, because this video already about to end.
Opening, and the moon is tearing Pandora apart. Lilith, wasting no time, activates her ultimate and sacrifices herself to close the Great Vault, leaving a Firehawk sign on the moon.
No way.
Yes. This whole game was about Vauxhall.
What? Okay, we gotta watch another video. Alright, we got another short one. It's only 5 minutes. After this one, I'm gonna do like some actual digging into certain cutscenes, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out some stuff. But broski, before I play this one, because it's probably pretty much gonna rehash what we just learned. Ava, Maya's apprentice, that's who we're about to meet, gets Maya killed, according to this other guy. What the freak? Honestly, those are the biggest things. When it comes to the story, I had a feeling we would obviously get the twins, close the vaults, even though I wasn't expecting Lilith had to sacrifice herself to save Pandora, or did she get rid of it? Because it said she blew up the moon, or because the vault was Pandora. That's where the vault door was about to go, or something like that. Let's see what this guy is saying.
We begin with Amara, a member of a very rare female-only group of people, each born with unique supernatural powers known as sirens. She is also a vault hunter, someone who searches the universe for vaults or large hidden caches of technology left behind by the Iridians, an advanced and ancient alien race. Answering a recruitment call from the Crimson Raiders and arriving on Pandora to meet Lilith, who is also a siren, Amara is ordered to recover a lost vault map, which the Children of the Vault, or COV, have recently obtained. Amara finds the map, which directs her to the city planet Promethea, the location of the first discovered vault, as well as the Atlas Corporation's headquarters. However, before she can depart, she is ambushed by the Calypso twins, Tyreen and Troy, who reveal they are both sirens from being conjoined at birth, making Troy the only male siren, with the drawback to this that he needs to leech off of Tyreen's powers to survive. Tyreen steals Lilith's powers with her life-draining abilities, then takes the map and leaves for Promethea with Troy.
Like that other guy said, they had no motivation. So do you mean through this whole game we never know why they do what they do? They're just too, like, you know what I'm saying? Their dad was the first Vault Hunter ever. They killed him. Or Tyreen, like what? Why?
Amara and the Crimson Raiders take a large starship called Sanctuary 3 to Promethea in pursuit of the twins. Upon their arrival, they find the planet is under attack by the Maliwan Corporation and COV forces, with Maliwan's CEO, Katagawa Jr., joining forces with the twins on a hostile takeover attempt on Atlas, now owned by Reese, a former manager at the Hyperion Corporation.
That boy Reese.
Amara helps Reese stall the attack, after which he directs her to the planet Athenas, where the Promethean Vault Key is kept. On Athenas, Amara helps Maya and her apprentice Ava, who are also sirens, recover the key, learning it is only 1/3 of the whole artifact, before Maya and Ava both join the Crimson Raiders. Amara returns to Promethea, disables Maliwan's orbital laser cannon powered by the second part of the key, taking it with her, and kills Katagawa Jr. Reese then gives her the third and final part of the key, along with the vault's location. Inside it, Amara encounters and defeats the Rampager, a deadly alien beast acting as a de facto guard. The twins arrive just after the Rampager's defeat, and Tyreen absorbs its power, revealing the twins' plan to absorb the power of the Vault monsters on their way to the Great Vault, rumored to be the largest and most valuable of all vaults.
Why?
Ava attempts to fight them, but is quickly overpowered. Maya intervenes to save her, but is killed by Troy, who drains her life force and powers.
So Ava's coming in to fight is what caused everything. If they would have just let them go, you know what I'm saying, kind of cut their losses, let them get the power and leave, and then, you know, Maya, that's okay. I definitely want to see this whole cutscene, because why kill off Maya, bro?
Maya intervenes to save her, but is killed by Troy, who drains her life force and powers. Amara and the Crimson Raiders head to the next vault, located on the swamp planet of Eden 6, owned by the Jacobs family, also being invaded by the COV.
Okay.
Wainwright Jacobs, heir to the Jacobs Corporation, agrees to help Amara obtain the Eden 6 vault key if she rescues his lover, Alistair Hammerlock.
No way.
Amara finds Hammerlock and reveals he was betrayed by his sister Aurelia, who has sided with the twins, making a deal to get them the key in exchange for their help with the hostile takeover of the Jacobs Corporation.
His sister, she was in pre-sequel, right? So I guess if she was already working with Jack, she was gonna be kind of bad. The other video, it looked like we're gonna have to kill her, so damn.
Amara gathers all 3 pieces of the key and kills Aurelia.
Yeah, okay.
She opens the vault and defeats its guardian monster, the Grave Ward. Patricia Tanis, a scientist and archaeologist who specializes in Iridian artifacts and technology, proceeds to drain the Grave Ward's energy before Tyreen can absorb it.
How was she a siren?
Twins kidnap Tanis and take her back to Pandora to publicly execute her. Amara returns to Pandora with the Crimson Raiders in order to rescue Tanis. During the rescue, Tanis reveals that she also has siren powers that she inherited from another siren named Angel after her death, and that she and Lilith have been keeping it a secret.
Whoa, Lilith knows. Hold on, bro. Brain blast. So when the siren dies, the power just transfers or something? Because Maya died, Ava got it. I forgot about Angel. No way. Why'd they give it to Tanis though? That's so crazy. Can she be playable or something? No, I can't see her being playable. No way.
Powers that she inherited from another siren named Angel after her death,
and Lilith knew about it.
Secret. Tanis warns that the twins are already preparing to open the Great Vault and drain the energy of the monster within it. Amara assaults the COV's main headquarters, but is too late to prevent Troy from activating the Great Vault's key, which is the entire moon of Pandora, called Elpis. Amara fights and kills Troy, which causes Ava to inherit the siren powers he had stolen from Maya. However, the Great Vault starts opening and Tyreen absorbs Troy's remaining energy before escaping. Amara is contacted by Typhon de Leon, the first Vault Hunter, who warns her that the Great Vault contains an interdimensional monster called the Destroyer, which can consume the entire universe. He summons Amara to the lost Iridian homeworld, Necrophyteo. At Necrophyteo, Typhon explains that the Great Vault isn't simply located on Pandora, but is actually the entire planet itself. The Iridians created it to act as a prison, sacrificed their entire civilization to capture the Destroyer, and left behind the device they used to imprison it in case it ever escaped. As Amara gathers the 4 vault keys needed to power the imprisoning device, Tyreen reveals that Typhon is her and Troy's father. Typhon admits that he had tried to keep the twins with him on Necrophyteo to protect them, but they saw it as a prison, becoming bitter and power-hungry.
So they
Tyreen
literally
disables the imprisoning device before it can be used, and mortally wounds Typhon before fleeing to Pandora. Amara reaches Tyreen just as she merges with the Destroyer, granting her even more power. Amara defeats her, and Lilith regains her siren powers as a result.
I guess she absorbed her or something.
Elpis still threatens to destroy Pandora as it continues to open the Great Vault. Lilith sacrifices herself to shut down Elpis, leaving a flaming Firehawk sigil branded on it. Afterward, Amara, the Crimson Raiders, and all their allies honor and memorialize Lilith, and look skyward to Elpis' Firehawk in remembrance and appreciation.
So is Pandora destroyed though?
Amara reaches Tyreen just as she merges with the Destroyer,
she stopped Elpis,
granting her even more power. Amara defeats her, and Lilith regains her siren powers as a result.
This is kind of crazy.
However, Elpis still threatens to destroy Pandora as it continues to open the Great Vault. Lilith sacrifices herself to shut down Elpis, leaving a flaming Firehawk sigil branded on it. Afterward, Amara, the Crimson Raiders, and all their allies honor and memorialize Lilith, and look skyward to Elpis' Firehawk in remembrance and appreciation.
Bro, I'm kind of lost for words, bro. I got this other video up right here. It's all the cutscenes in the game, like just the cinematic things, I think. I'm gonna try to run through these and see if there's like any tidbits. What's this here? I think this might be where Lilith was, yeah, when she got her powers took. This is when Maya showed up. I can't believe they killed off Maya. That's actually crazy. And this is...
if I take this.
Ava.
Thanks, later.
You better have been like funny or something, or like aspiring Vault Hunter. Captain Trant, this that dude Maya didn't like, so this is gonna be a boss, I'm assuming. If you got a little opening like this, had to kill him. So these only the opening cinematics, I guess.
Hey, you made it!
Meeting up with Reese.
My ship's right there. State-of-the-art Atlas cloaking, baby. This way. No, 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 no!
Bruh. It blew up his shit. No way. I'm gonna find maybe like the full game and see the in-betweens. Oh yeah, this was that thing. Okay. No! Bruh. So we had to kill his ball, then him. Caught a good gobble.
Zero! Come on, man! I thought we were friends!
I was about to say, he had a different color. Probably what a Zero made by Maliwan caught a good... Oh, that's him.
The family,
no way.
Reese.
Trying to take Zero Steves for. You know, going somewhere? Buster?
Wow. Wasn't sure I'd ever see another vault.
Maya.
Glad you brought me back. Imagine all the people who lived out their lives on the surface above, never knowing they were Get ready. The creature the Iridian sealed inside the vault
this
has
was
been
the
sleeping for millennia.
Ravager or Revenge or something like that.
There. That arch is the entrance.
The hell is that?
Put the key in that pedestal.
The hunt has led me to this moment.
Flat. I guess he summoned animals.
Here we go.
So trash, bro. They killed off Maya, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is that thing. What was it called again? A Revenger Ravager or something like that? I think a Ravager. Rampager. Kind of close. I knew it was an R in the ER.
I'm trying to keep you safe.
By just ditching me on the ship? You said I could be a vault hunter like you. You promised.
Oh, she's one of them.
When you're ready.
Oh, brother.
What's up, bitches?
Bro, these are some whack villains,
look
dude.
what they left for us.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for doing all the hard work. Man, you vault thieves only think with your trigger fingers, huh?
Keep this up and I'll be a god for real.
We'll be gods.
That's what I said. Now, let me do my thing.
Like,
No! What are you doing?
Taking what's ours. See, the monsters don't protect the power of the vaults. They are the power of the vaults.
And now it's all mine.
Hey, save any for the parasite?
Gah.
so yeah, they just power hungry for no reason.
Leaving.
They thought they were
Now.
prisoners with their father.
So who's the brat? You I get, but what's her deal? She's no one. I'm your problem.
I'm gonna be a siren, and then I'm gonna mop the floor with assholes like you.
You're gonna...
Oh gosh, so she
that
literally,
how you think
Maya
this
already
works?
said we were leaving, and
Honey,
then
you're not even gonna leave this place.
Oh, I guess they were already planning on killing us.
Put her down.
So whack, bro.
That's what I thought.
Maya!
Ava, don't.
So it really was, I mean, you could say it's Ava's fault technically, but they said it like it was, you know.
Ready.
Be ready? It's like they just, come on now. I've been playing with Maya so much. The hell is that book? Was she a book for real? But she said be ready, like they just trying to set up Ava to be a siren. Like what? Is she gonna be in 4?
I thought
that's kind of whack to me.
I guess it's any siren.
Yeah, because he got her phase lock ability. Bro.
Yeah, a lot more. But hey, if that siren thing ever works out for you.
Ah, man. Why is that gun just floating around? And what is this book? That's so whack to me, dude. RP Maya. That's so crazy. Ava, you better show out if you do. Well, we know she's gonna become a siren. She's getting Maya's power. Ooh, they have her in 4 and she, man. Cause then she kind of had blue hair under there. She ended up trying to be like a Maya 2.0. I want to accept that. This is the Jacobs dude, Hammerlock's husband, I guess. Okay. Brick, bro. They literally brought everybody back, and they kill off Maya. If you gonna kill off anybody, kill off a low-key kind of character. Brick, with a cap on. What was his like role though? Yeah, I'm still gonna play it for myself. Tiny Tina.
I will now read the crimes of the condemned. You kidnapped my...
Bruh.
You moved.
What the freak? Bro, what was the time? All grown up, still insane. So there was a time skip? It had to have been 7 years since the last one. What the? Hold on, bruh. This is Tiny Tina. She has a whole nother face. I mean, everybody looks updated because of the new graphics, but whoa, Tina? No way. That's crazy. What the hell is this? Oh! Not Bloodwing. What was the new one? Just Mordecai's new bird? They really put everybody back in here? Ugh. Birdman. Bruh, Talon. No freaking way. Yeah, this is just like a bunch of character introductions. Hopefully that cutscene at the end with Lilith in the Elpis, they have that. I want to see that now. Man, oh man. Troy, what is he up to? Oh, this is when we had to kill Hammerlock's sister.
You should see the look on your stupid face.
The vault thief, as promised.
Not bad, Baroness. But you still owe us a vault key.
I am working on it as we speak. Well,
so this story is literally just about two power greedy twins wanting power from the vaults. Crimson Raiders and the Vault Hunters trying to stop them with losing characters in the process.
We haven't really had a chance to get to know each other, huh?
Uncovering secrets about sirens.
She does that,
and
right? She's the center of the galaxy, and the rest of us just sort of orbit around her.
We end up stopping him, saving the day.
Things are changing. Freaking look at me!
Now we gotta see what 4 is about.
I've never felt this good in my life! What is this? What is this? Your siren friend? She didn't know what she had. With this power, I can pull the stars out of the goddamn sky.
You're gonna die,
Tyreen
Troy.
says we should let you keep playing along. Yeah, a little competition gets our followers all riled up. But I'm not one of them. No, not anymore. And I'm done getting table scraps.
So he tried to boss up on his own. He's gonna get clapped.
Get me, you rat-faced bastard!
Go Jacobs. Okay, he pulled up the.
Hey, Vault Thief. What is something your dead siren friend couldn't do?
Bro, why they disrespecting her, bro?
Yes. Feel my power run through you.
So he can corrupt people with the phase lock now. That's so whack. Maya.
Easy.
Why did the caption said Maya like when she was screaming? Had to been a bug or something. And who are these people?
Easy.
Clay?
I'm no fighter.
Clay smooth with it.
I'm more of a people person.
Clay, smuggler, gunslinger, people person.
Aurelia, as your brother, I implore you to stop this.
Step aside, Alistair. While I trim the last loose end of the Jacobs line.
If you want to kill Wainwright, then you will have to...
Oh, no way. No wonder she had to get clapped.
Yes, I know.
Supposed to be a sister. I know she was playable, I think, in pre-sequel. I used Athena though, but damn. Alright then. Get her up out of here. This is the other vault monster, I mean. This is the one that Tannis is gonna absorb, right? The Grave Ward. Or another cutscene. Pandora. What's happening back on Pandora? Skim through a little bit.
But hey, kid, you can't hit the big time that easily.
Oh, they skipped the thing where Tannis got it. Yeah, I still need to find other things. They already have Tannis kidnapped in here.
To the greatest show on Pandora.
That's crazy though. She got her powers from Angel. It makes sense, but it's like, why do you have to keep it a secret? Man, you know. Agonizer 9000. That's so crazy to me. Tannis the Siren. Oh my gosh! Imagine if she was playable, but her freaking voice lines would be crazy. That's crazy. Sirentologist. I guess Angel really wasn't much of a fighter either though, so it works for Tannis. But how did they know they could get the powers? Like, did they get her, or did like, you know?
Been waiting for this, Vault Thief.
This is when we finally fight them, kill Troy.
Sorry. We were so close.
Like, what would they do after if they were to got what they wanted? Like, come on, bro. Yeah, it seems like all you gotta do is touch somebody and you just get their siren powers. She pulled right up on him too. I swear, they literally just like wanted to make a new siren. They could have, this still could have been Maya's role. Like, why have to kill her off and introduce Ava? Could have been Amara's, Tannis, Lilith, Maya. You know what I'm saying?
Maya.
Oh, come on, man. I don't know how I feel about that. I still gotta play the game in full for myself to see all other different dialogue and stuff, but
those powers never truly belonged to Troy. And now it seems they have found their rightful owner. Maya had a plan all along. Those suit you, Ava.
I don't believe that was her plan.
You? It's over. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was her plan, but she probably didn't want to die to give Ava her powers.
Beautiful. Terrifying, but beautiful nonetheless.
Jeez, man. So this is before Troy or Tyreen comes back, because
you take it.
How did she come back? Did she just happen to wake up or something?
Where do you want to go?
Oh no, I think it said she absorbed the rest of her brother, I think. Or she went into the monster. I know she's gonna fuse with the monster, but if she laid out now, how'd she get back up? Just randomly.
What the hell?
Just randomly. She wasn't dead, she was just knocked out. Okay.
You did it, Troy.
Now let's finish this together.
Yep. Damn, why Patricia looks so caked up? Was that armor? Hold on, bro. I ain't just. That like it might be like
now
padding or something.
This together.
I'm sorry, it just caught me off. I was like, what? That ain't even. Okay, Tannis. Second wife, bro. All right, we know the outcome. I just want to see this cutscene. Honestly, we can probably.
God waking up beneath our feet.
I don't even want to hear her talk. She's a horrible villain, bro. I don't get it. I guess, like I said in the last video, though, if the point was to be unlikable, they did a wonderful job. Like, at least we knew about Jack and kind of his motivation, you know what I'm saying? Feel like he got dead wrong. He made, you know what I'm saying, or took over, was it Hyperion or Atlas, one of them mugs, founded Iridium, you know, killed the Destroyer. He had a daughter, and like he had, you know, Tyreen, what do you have? Like, what? So she destroyed some stuff.
Well, not them. They're super dead. Time,
Okay.
super fans.
So trash to me. What does that say? Oh yeah, Necro, yeah. So what's happening here?
What?
Ah,
you were
okay.
expecting someone less handsome?
First of all, Hunter. We know you're gonna die. Yeah, Tyre, you killed your own dad. Like,
Almost done. She's here. Hang on, Ava.
why Ayla head so big? No. I don't like Ava either. I ain't gonna say I don't like her, but
Oh, this for me?
that piece of watermelon. Oh, that's the thing. I would have been very annoyed towards the end of the game if we would have played the full thing. I would have definitely continued it, but I can see why people said the story was whack, but I feel like people are still blowing it out of proportion though. Don't call her that.
I'm over it.
People definitely were blowing it out of proportion. I can see it. Maybe it isn't my favorite story, but the gameplay and it was cool. You know, we defeated the bad guys. I don't like Maya's death. Ava's kind of weird. Throwing her in there like that, making her sorry and all this. The villains are definitely whack, but I don't know, people were saying that like this was straight garbage. I don't think it's straight garbage. Choices are just kind of, you know.
Hiya, Starlight.
Let me go!
I let you go once, and see how that turned out?
You scared old man! This is your fault! You kept us here when the universe should have been ours!
That doesn't.
I gave you what I could.
I don't care! I'm gonna take what's mine! Ah!
I'm sorry, Starlight.
Literally just a greedy, spoiled kid, bro. That's the main villain of this game. So he tried to take themselves out together. She absorbed it, didn't like it, killed her dad. I'm glad she did, you know what I'm saying, go away. She better not try to come back in hologram form like Jack. Maya needs to. Can Maya, does she got like a power reserve or something? She can come back?
You gotta stop her. It's too late for me. Just promise me something. Don't be the last Vault Hunters.
We won't. We got Borderlands 4 and we're gonna continue it. And it's like a whole new threat. The like those gold people. That's why I'm gonna know how much more it's gonna like. It's probably gonna be another big time skip. Ava gonna be grown or something. Acting
Don't
like,
expect mercy, superfan. I'm not that kind of god.
Okay, you fuse with that. You look even uglier than you do now. You know what I'm saying? That you fuse. Hair still big. Like, why? Okay, we defeated though. So I'm guessing Lilith got her powers back just by touching her. Damn, I wonder if she got her powers back and then some, because Ava was still in a lot. Okay, maybe just hers. Glad she got them back, bro. Lilith, you need your tats. You look naked without them. Yes, sir. Then she gonna sacrifice herself. We know she not dead though. I feel like they shouldn't have put that as the mission detail for Borderlands 4. The gameplay they put out. Cause if they didn't, I would have been so mad, bro. of Lilith died too.
It's over.
I was like, you know.
Not entirely. Great Vault is still opening. Elpis is tearing Pandora apart.
How do we stop it?
Very simple. We can't. Not unless you know a way to remove the moon from the sky.
So Elpis is the moon, and yeah, that's what we had to do. Or Lilith chose to do.
Run towards the fire. Sanctuary's yours, Ava.
Hell no, why are they...
Be ready.
Bro, what the freak? Is she gonna be like the main character in 4? Why are they trying to boss her up so much? You know? Bro, why is Tannis so kicked up?
Closing the Great Vault. She's saving Pandora.
Okay, so Pandora will still be around.
That could kill her.
She knows.
Ava, who are you though? You know what I'm saying? This should have been Maya, you know?
Firehawk.
I guess you kind of works in an apprentice looking up, you know, to the other sirens type of way, but like, where the rest of our people? Bruh, Brick Mordecai, Tiny Tina. What the hell? Oh, this is Vaughn. Stank on. Guess he stayed on Pandora maybe. Ellie, Marcus, Clap, L'Oreal, Zero, Reese. So everybody's still alive except for freaking Maya. Hammerlock and his husband. Oh yeah, I gotta check the DLCs as well. This is so crazy to me, bro.
She's gone.
Not entirely. She's lighting the way.
So maybe she isn't really dead. You gotta find her in 4. Cause matter of fact, the gameplay DC, it was Amara that was looking for her. Like she got kidnapped. So the Jackpot one, the casino themed DLC where you raid Handsome Jack's casino. Okay, I probably won't watch too much of that. I'll play it for myself, but okay, involving Colt's wedding. Let me see. I got a video here. It says it's about every DLC in Borderlands. I just don't know how much of it's gonna, you know, cover.
Borderlands DLC are some of the best additional content you can get for your money.
Designer's
Borderlands
cut,
3 DLC, on the other
Director's
hand,
cut.
let's find out.
So they added some extra stuff in Director's cut.
But goddamn, is
Let's just see the
a whole
DLCs.
casino planet where all the guests are trapped inside is a great premise. But here it feels more style over substance. Only time will tell if I'll actually become nostalgic for the new characters.
Bruh.
Besides Timothy,
What the freak?
Director is my favorite. He actually had a character arc, if you can believe it. And the twist with Freddy made him a lot more interesting than he needed to be.
Wait a minute,
Overall,
though.
it's a standard assemble all your teammates and take down the bad guy.
He got a Jack
heist
face on. How
type
about it?
story, with the bad guy being nothing special. If you love listening to Handsome Jack, you're gonna love hearing a lot from him. The fact that Timothy has some of Jack's DNA and we hear him fight with his other personality,
Who the hell
fighting
is
with
Timothy?
himself basically, adds more charm to his character than previous interactions. We never get to hear Jack sound so vulnerable and self-loathing until now. Plus, the new designs for Jack and the loader bots are clean. Going back to what I said about how genius the design of Borderlands 2 was by having loader bots, we now have an entire DLC with loader bots. The real star of the show is the space station itself.
Yeah, this looks
yes,
freaking gorgeous.
It hits. Everything you could want in a casino aesthetic is all here. It is quite sick.
Oh, that's cool.
However, it doesn't make me want to stay for long.
Cool little
Almost
DLC,
like
I
that's
guess.
a plot point
Let's
for
go ahead and look at this one.
Hammerlock's big gay hunt, as some people like to call. Not me, of course. I have standards. Where this DLC shines the most is
Follow
scale.
Gage? Bro, they
Holy
brought
crap,
everybody
do you feel
back.
insignificant to everything.
No way.
I look up and I'm just awestruck like the planet's gonna eat me.
Freaking Gage
However,
the goat.
I'm not a big fan of stupid-ass snowy tundras. I
Bruh,
prefer dry
I love
sandy
snow
deserts, and you can thank games like Borderlands for that. I do
Bruh.
admire how varied the locations are, from town center to library to frigid mountains to monster
this
guts.
snow map heat.
You want to think all of these came from the same DLC. I found it cute that Claptrap
Bro,
still calls
Gage.
Gage Minion. Correct me if
Oh,
I'm
wow.
wrong, but is this the first time we've seen Claptrap interact with the Borderlands 2 Vault Hunters in Borderlands 3? It's impressive that they still kept the theme of love and romance in a cosmic horror setting.
Bruh.
This is another one of those stories
So
where the
what, are we
goal
just
isn't
getting
as
them
strong.
married?
Wainwright gets possessed by a ring, and we need
Bruh.
to travel across the whole planet for methods of removing it. Stopping the cult is secondary to the actual objective. That's it for
Okay, what the hell?
planet, I guess.
That's the village
Sometimes
from
we
Witch or
stray
something.
so far.
Gotta save Hammerlock's husband Jacobs, and
while the villains probably have the strongest move, we forget as soon as we defeat them.
Get them married.
While I like the enemy designs, the bosses don't leave a lasting impression, and I feel like they're just slightly bigger versions of the enemies we've picked off the ring. But in the end, it lost power, and we decided to keep it. I thought this was gonna take us somewhere else, judging by how tense our couple felt. But nah, it just ended. It's still cute. I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel something.
Gage, I'm about to find a cutscene.
You know you got yourself a good DLC when most of the complaints are that it's too short. There is some legitimacy to that. The story for DLC is stronger than it's ever been. It gives me hope that future titles can be just as good. The narrator reminds me of a game with a similar premise. Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Except in that game, the narrator is the character you're playing as, and usually comments outside of gunfights. Here, I have no idea who's talking or why. And
bro, what is it about?
It gets exhausting. It's like if Marcus narrates your entire story in the base game, but you never get to meet Marcus. Regardless, the new location is beautiful. There was no holding back to make this a living, breathing world. There is very little comedy. It feels like you're playing Borderlands 1. It feels like we've been taken back in time, out of place, like we're on a movie set. It's the most unreal experience I've ever felt in Borderlands 3. Not a single character returns, which means that they're that confident about the DLC and its characters. Again, time will tell if characters like Juno or Titus holds up. Gearbox wins if I actually start thinking about them in my 60s when Borderlands 10 comes out. I know no one else cares.
Well, I'll play that for myself. If there's all new characters, I'll just wait to play it for myself, and fantastic Foster Club.
It slaps you in the face. Disappointing overdose of music and colors. But this time, it's actually kind of fucking awesome. Krieg stands out so much from every Vault Hunter we played just by his very existence being a psycho and literally hearing his thoughts. So having an entire DLC dedicated to understanding more of his character is exciting. I'm noticing a lot of story missions involve gathering MacGuffins. Not like it's a bad thing, but it starts to become formulaic and predictable when you realize everything becomes gather 3 of this before we move to the final event. But I mean, holy shit, this is a magnificent DLC. It tugs at the heartstrings a bit. Not quite the emotional roller coaster of Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep, but pretty damn close. Very reminiscent of the claptastic Voyage from the pre-sequel, which many have claimed is the best Borderlands DLC.
That's when
there's not a single moment where I'm not genuinely curious where the plot's going to take us. All the set dressing, everything is larger than life, like a surreal painting, much bigger than it has any right to be. The humor is there too. Less loud equals funny, and more goofy and strange. This DLC tells us less about the world and more about Krieg, which I'm all for. What's surprising is that there aren't any new characters, only looking at old characters in a different perspective. If you ever wonder what it's like to fight the Borderlands 1 Vault Hunters, you finally got it.
Evil Lilith?
It is quite sick. However, while the DLC gave us a lot of information, it didn't tell us anything we couldn't figure out on our own. Just bits of Krieg's past that was never fleshed out. Like, yeah, it was never explicit that Krieg was experimented on by Hyperion, but it's not surprising either. Evil scientists are evil. Who would have thought? His past before becoming a psycho is still unknown, and I think they still want to keep it a mystery. Despite taking place on a smaller scope, it feels like we're making a big impact.
Is that Maya?
We're not changing the world or community or anything like that. We're saving a life, which is enough to change their world or something. I don't know. I'm not your therapist.
Bro, and the video goes off. These freaking intros are not intros, but recaps are kind of crazy. They kind of skip so much. I'm gonna end this up here, man. I actually just saw a couple videos, but I might skip it because this video is getting longer than I wanted it to be, man. But we met Gage. That was pretty cool. Maybe I'll put a little clip of it in there, but she looks so different in the new graphics. Says she's a wedding planner, but it makes sense. She's helping Hammerlock and all that get married. But cool hearing her, you know what I'm saying? Seeing her again in Death Trap. The other thing with Krieg, though, I guess Krieg and Maya was a thing between the big time skip from 2, so that was kind of weird, but that really wasn't Maya. It was just pieces of Krieg's brain, I guess. I thought she was back, but yeah, man, y'all can let me know certain details about that. I'll obviously play these, you know what I'm saying, when I get a chance to learn more about them, but I'm gonna call it quits. Borderlands 3, The story, I don't know, man. I don't agree with people saying it's completely garbage. I still want to play it for myself, even after getting everything spoiled for me right here. But I don't know. I have a weird feeling about it. I have like a no comment feeling about it. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm knowledged up with everything. You know, I'm going to learn more. But going into Borderlands 4, I think I should be good, because they kind of branded it as a soft reboot of the franchise anyway. Like, we're going to get old characters and all that, but it's kind of like one of those franchise games where you don't need to play other games beforehand. Did they say that? Let me see something before I end it. Yes, you can likely jump straight into Borderlands 4 without needing to play all the previous ones. New planet, new story. Okay, emphasis on new characters, accepting newcomers. So yeah, I guess in a way, maybe they won't dive deep on too many old stuff. So I think I'm good. You know, our Borderlands journey so far leading up into 4 is complete. I hate I couldn't play this full game. You know, we played all of 1, all of 2. But hey, I learned what I needed to learn, and once again, I kind of have no comment on it. I said my things about the villain, about Maya, about Ava, about certain things happening. But yeah, I'm looking forward to 4, because I hope, you know, we know Lilith is going to be in it, Amara, moxxi. I think Zane, I want to play as him. I probably won't make another video on that, but I do want to play as the other Vault Hunters. I'll update y'all once we get to Borderlands 4. But Tannis, I hope we see her again, and it's a lot I'm looking forward to with 4. So while it's a new character, new planet, new story, I hope our old OGs still have a big impact. But I'm gonna end this up. Like always, let me know everything else that I might not know in these videos. Let me know down in the comments, and just stay tuned for Borderlands 4 once we finally get there, man. But I'm gonna call a close on our little marathon, on our little journey leading up to the 4th game. And yeah, man, with that being said, I'm gonna end this up. Hope y'all enjoy. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell so you know when I'm posting, man. Share the content, share the channel, do all of that. I'll see y'all in the next one. It's your boy A.K.A. SMG. Peace.
Tell me why you did it, and